Hello and welcome. It's the I just hit my chair. It's the multi-game stream. How's everyone doing? Captain Xenu is taking over the place. I swirled my chair around a little too fast there. Got a little too excited, I guess, and smashed it. But we're gonna finish this thing out as the Pink Menace, also known as Captain Xenu, takes over the Europe, and we'll play some games. Perpetual Gamer is... Oh, that was quick. That was almost perfect timing, Captain Xenu. Congrats. All right. So we're going to play a few games today. Congrats, Captain Xenu. You are our champ. We all wish we could be like you. But we can't. Dawn of Man. Oh, that's a good one. Hello, Nookrium. Hey, Abraham. How's it going? Check out this channel for indie games. Well, that's what I do. That's kind of my thing. Except for a couple nights ago. I broke the rules a couple nights ago, but it's okay. Does Rebellion count as an indie game company? Yeah, they're close, right? Somewhere along those lines. Okay, so I've got a few games planned up for tonight. And we'll see what we get through today. I've got a couple I think that I'm looking forward to. I got a whole bunch of chat showed up. Hey, Jeff. How's it going? Hey, Christopher. How are you? Thanks, Raider. I've got a few in there, and we'll check them out. It is roguelike month, but I think I've done a pretty good job this month of... I haven't played all roguelikes, but I think I've done a pretty good job of getting at least one roguelike each day out, video form. So I'm quite content with that. I never, every roguelike month, I never get... I mean, we still got 9 days, so let's not get out of, let's not lose our minds here. But I always leave roguelike month feeling like, oh, why didn't I play that one? Why didn't I play more Dungeon Mans? Why didn't I play Tome this year? I can do it any time of the year, but it's just a good excuse to do it this time of year. And we may play some Dungeon Mans today if we run out of things to play. So, rationalizing games into the roguelike shape. Yeah, so that's the other thing about roguelikes is everything's a roguelike now. What isn't a roguelike? I played Rogue State Revolution. It calls itself a roguelike. I mean, is Civilization a roguelike? Because that's kind of a weird term. Like, Civilization, surely it must be, right? Because it's got permadeath, you lose, you're out. It's got procedural map generation, because you build a new world each time you play. It's turn-based. Sounds like a roguelike. Chess? Roguelike. No, not chess. No, because it does not have a random map. So, yeah, I think Civ is a roguelike. We figured something out today. I should play Civ and say empire building roguelike. I should do it just for the comments. Just because I wanna read those comments. Oh yeah, I did play roguelike chess just not too long ago. It'll probably that video will go probably tomorrow actually. Right, not all roguelikes are turn-based. That's a new thing as well. Those are roguelites. I should, yeah. Oh man, I want to do it now. I should play Civ 1 because then it's pixel art. It'd be perfect. I gotta do it. I need to find, surely there's a mod out there, like, where I can turn, maybe Civ 1, maybe Civ 2, where I can make the world like ASCII. Because that would be it. All right, enough of that nonsense. Let's take a look at some games. So I got some listed in the thing. We may get to more. We may get to some less. I don't know. Element of Rogue was you played as an individual so that you can knock out strategy games. In Civ, you play as a ruler. You're an individual. You're just running a country. Yeah. Something like Slay the Spire. Yeah, those are like, I saw someone mentioning. I was looking up. I don't know what I was looking up. But someone had like separated them into different categories, and they called Rogue things like Rogue Legacy and Slay the Spire. They called those modern roguelikes. And they had, oh, Benjamin, is this your game? Really? Hey, Benjamin, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. We're playing it today. But they had Slay the Spire and those things in modern roguelikes. They had rogue, like real roguelikes are called traditional roguelikes. And then, of course, you have roguelites, which also is the modern ones, FTL, that kind of thing. So there was like 3 or 4 different categories of them. I feel like WoW might be a roguelike. Or might not be a roguelike. Hey, Ninetales, how's it going? So, Civ 1 and Civ 2 you die quite often? Yeah, for sure. Pre-classical roguelikes from the Baroque period. Yes. Okay. So, let's talk about Hero's Hour. I stumbled across this, I think on Twitter. Apparently the dev is here, so hey dev, how's it going? Where just the kind of the look kind of caught my eye, and it is a turn-based strategy game in the theme, in the inspiration of Heroes of Might and Magic, and I'm always for that. This one plays out a little more quickly paced because while it's like a pixel art Heroes of Might and Magic, when you go in the battle mode, it's real-time strategy. It's a little more like hands-off real-time strategy style thing, which the looks of it, I played around with it a little bit earlier today, and I just bought it. No, I thought that's not right. That's not right at all. But I bought it for that. But it certainly intrigued me, and I thought we should check it out today and show it off here. So this is by Thing on Its Own. And there is a premium one. I don't know if that means anything or it's just sort of like a support the dev thing. If it is, let us know. But you can get it. There's a free version. There's a premium version. Yeah, let's check it out, shall we? So let's come over here and open it up. So there's a bunch of different folks we can choose from, and we'll see here as we get in here. So let me know if the audio is okay. But let's begin. It sounded very familiar to like an old colonization theme. Okay, so we have different maps we can choose from, and I was just dabbling around with this a bit before, but we can choose. You get your range, your area, and then sort of turn-based. You sort of spread out, conquering resources, getting more resources, raising a bigger army, and then stomping through the place. I think we'll try out, let's try something like Land of Sorrows. That sounds happy. We'll do that. I'll be the red guy, and I will be... So we've got a few different things to choose from here. And actually, there's several different folks. We have Order, which I think is like the humans, like knights and things. We have Wild, which are the elfy animal folks. Arcane are the casters. I'm not sure what else there is in there. Decay, Skellies. We've got the demons, Hell. Horde is, well, Horde. And then the Enclave, which I guess is lizard folk. I think is what that is. So Decay. That's always. I'm always up for some Decay. But you know what? Let's be these guys. So we have offense, demonology, combat, fire magic. And summoning. We have 2 different kinds of demonology. We have 2 different kinds of demonology and summoning. Hey Emily, how's it going? I'm leaning towards summoning, but I'm all for some demonology. You got one, and we are the demons anyway. So we'll fight some random folks, and we'll see what they do. We'll start off with everything just sort of as it is. And we'll be the red folks over there. We can randomize the map, which is fine. We changed like our terrains, I guess is what that's going to do for us, but we'll leave it as it is. Okay. Let's sprite graphics are so cute. I've seen this pack before. I think this is one you can pick up on maybe itch.io. I think it's a pretty common one I've seen, and I like it a lot. It's really very well done. Okay, so here we go. We've got my army here. I got myself. My name is Ash. Of course it is. I know some basic demonology. What's that give me? After combat, allows the hero to sacrifice the experience gained to summon demonic reinforcements. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Okay, and I have some skills. I've also got some friends here. I got some little imps, and I got some fiends. We can come into our castle here. We can build up. We can do one thing per day. We can also hire some folks. We've got plenty of gold, 15 grand here. And Tortura, name of my town. We're going to take all these imps. Come on in, imps. We want you. And for this one gives us more cash per day. The only thing that allows you to hire fiends. Oh, range folks. I'll take those. And then I'm going to hire all these guys. And then as we can do one thing per day, and then we'll go and come back for it. Okay, good. And then we can take our folks, and we go sort of scout around. This is turn-based, right? And away we go. We got some things we can fight. More demons over here we can fight. Yeah. Let's go and take a look over this. Let's not fight these guys just yet. Let's take a look over here. Ooh, what are you? Black Obelisk. Reveals clues pointing towards buried treasure. Oh, I like buried treasure. You find the monolith stone forgotten by time. Brushing away dirt and grime reveals an ancient language. Something. You must try to find the spot and dig for buried treasure there. Oh, am I supposed to be able to read that? Old king, lifeless, expand, carried his treasure with him to the grave. Even in death, something that which he loved most close to his grip. Years before his death, he had a tomb built. Somewhere between the Jade Fortress and the Rally Flag? Something knew where, and his men were sworn to secrecy. Beside in a camp close to the something shrine. Interesting. Hey, Crypto, how's it going? Okay, we're gonna moderate fight over here. I don't know if I want to go from. I don't want to die yet. Let's be a little more. That's near impossible for those spiders. Let's go and we'll pass our turn. We'll come back and we'll see if we can pick some more folks up. These are demon farmers. We need to go say hello to them and tell them how they belong to us now. I don't know how we get more. I haven't played with I think the humans. They just sort of add in folks, but because we're not humans, then we can't do that. But let's go and add in some more things here. So we can upgrade our Flame Lake. Allows us to upgrade fiends into flame fiends. I like the sound of that. We have upgrade our Bastion, which gives us grotesques. A tavern gives us new heroes we can recruit down here. We have a fort, which gives us the growth rate of all dwellings and towns. The Hell Pit allows you to hire demons, basic creatures, leap in the battle. Hellhounds? I'll take some Hellhounds. Yeah. I'm gonna take all of them. Come on in. They'll be over there. We can go pick them up, and then we can come back and go get them. Let's go pick these guys up. What's wrong with them? Come on, buddy. Over here. Okay. Am I here? There we go. Oh, no. Hop in. Take these doggies with you. And we'll just pass the turn. We'll pick up more things next turn, and then we'll go out. Just so we don't die, on the first turn. That would be kind of embarrassing. Half all creatures you lose can be brought back using the infirmary. Maybe. Tavern gets us new folks. Oh, because we picked that, we can't do... Oh, right. We could have done something... Oh. Okay. Let's go and get... Ooh, we don't have enough resources for that. So let's just pick up a tavern. So once we get some cash, I guess we can hire some folks. Okay. Let's go and say hello to these guys. Easy now. Excellent. Okay, so here's the combat. It is not turn-based like Heroes of Might and Magic. It is auto, sort of. Now, we can begin the battle. We can pause it at any time. We sort of spawn our folks out. There's them over there. We can order them in certain spots, or we can just sort of sit back. I don't have any abilities here. When I played around with the undead, I had the summon ability. So I could, summon in things while we were fighting. Ooh, my doggies. Get them, doggies. Excellent. Okay. took them out. I gained 447 XP. Okay. So for 200 XP, I can summon 3 more guys. Yeah, bring them back. Okay, let's go pick up some wood. Pick up more wood. And we're going to claim that sawmill, which gives me 2 wood per day, which is sort of, you'll see them running this way. Those are still hard. Let's go and look. Let's just bounce over here for right now. End our turn. Did I build something there? Did I forget? Can I do this now, or is this something I need to... Yeah. Is that what we did? So we got another ash. Another me. Okay. Okay. Take an infirmary in. We'll heal our folks up. So there's that coming in. We've got another person here. I guess we can combine forces, I suppose. Can I? If both of our names are Ash. Excellent. Here, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have an army, and I'm going to let other Ash run around and can I change her name? No. Other Ash can go do some exploring, while Big Ash goes and finds things like snakes. How tough are you, snakes? Oh, you're easy. What's up here? Some hard dwarves and things over here. Near impossible up that way. I'll find something a little easier. Because I should have gone down south. Hard, impossible. I should have gone that way, I guess. That is another red obelisk. Okay. Okay. Next turn. There's the things that clues there. That's my clues. That's no clue. HOMM is Heroes of Might and Magic. Old-timey games. Pick up some gold there. This is your whole purpose. There you go. There you go. This is kind of a dead end, isn't it? Alright. Well, then, is there something else over there? Oh, yeah. Okay. Come back out. Let's get you... Man, I don't want to take on a hard fight. I want an easy fight. Okay, fine. Let's go back over here. We'll take out these spiders. Might Magic isn't old-timey. What do you mean it's not old-timey? I mean, it's pretty old-timey. We got one guy there hanging out. Can I buy anything? I can upgrade. Let's upgrade these guys. We're now a township. We need a smithy, which makes the first aid tent and ballista free at a blacksmith. Okay, we have a gives +2 attack to all current heroes and future heroes, or greatly increases the exchange rate for trading resources at the marketplace. Maybe. I'll take this thing though. The smithy. And that gives me the first aid tent and the ballista free. Okay. The Hall of Whipping. Dwelling that allows you to hire pit thralls. Yeah. Whatever we need more whipping. Not enough whipping going on in this game. You went... Okay. Remember, Heroes of Might and Magic 3 is 21 years old? Oh, man, I feel like a geezer. Man. What are you doing to me? Hang on 1 second. I gotta make sure we flip this over. Whoop. Sorry. 3 is 21 years old? Oh, man. Let's go take out the easy snakes, and then we'll go deal with the spiders. Hey? That sounds like a plan. Alright, you spiders. There's a lot of us now. Okay, let's get them. Yeah, look at us. So many of us. More whipping! So, I haven't messed with this much, but we can, like, order them. I don't really know what it does for us, but I guess we right-click? Oh, so we just tell them to go fight up there. I see. Get out of here, you snakes. Okay. I will... for 2, I'll keep doing it, just because it's what I do. Claim that quarry, and let's go get these guys over here. And then you can't get through there until we get by those guys. So we're gonna have to... I'm not sure what to do with you. Chest's over there, though. We gotta get over there. Okay, so we're good. Next turn, we'll go claim these spiders. Wait. Why is it hard now? It was easy a minute ago. Because some of us died. It won't be that hard. We can handle this. Okay. Where are they? There they are. So we can also pause at any time, and we can give out orders like, let's go attack the spiders. But I don't really see what it does for us. The spiders are chewing us down. You can see their numbers there. Oh, we're going to lose? We're going to lose? Run away! Run away! Oh, no. Run away, run away, run away! Why are they so mean? Oh, man. I got some experience. I can get 3 back for it. Oh, that was the worst. That was the worst. Okay, well, let's hire these 3 guys. We're all in the infirmary here. Luckily, we built that. That was ugly. Imps and the Grotesques. Marketplace. Can I do this one? Requires a fort. Let's go build a fort. Okay. Increases our growth rate. I guess you're on the job now. Dig for riches. Oh, I forgot that was a thing. I don't remember how to do that. Just kind of scope around? Scope? We can't handle that one. Can you just make your way up here? Don't fight them. Okay, come on up here. Don't fight anybody. Just go look. Wait. I want to fight them. Go say hello to that obelisk. Find a monolithic stone forgotten by time. Brushing away dirt. We found more things. That was a mage of some renown. Holding between the white obelisk and the rally flag. So we don't have. We have. What was the other one? We have the Jade Fortress. And this is the white obelisk. That's not white, is it? Where's the other one at? That one. That's not white. Okay. Let's keep on looking for some things to pick up. Okay. Are we good? Are we good yet? We're not. Did we die? Okay, we're good. Sort of. Okay, you're just getting healed up over there. Let's build. Keep building. We got a bunch of things. Yeah, we got cash. Let's bring them all in. Need more cash for those things. I will build a town hall. I think will be useful. Okay. Okay, let's walk by these guys. We're just, just saying hello. There's some genies over there. Or Jin. Anything else over here? Okay. How do we get over to this other side over here? Oh, the road, of course. How you feeling there? You feeling a little better? When do I get you back? Maybe we need to bring her back to, get her back in here. Sell some of our stuff. Sure. What do you sell for? I don't know what to use those for. There we go. Just to use it. You. Are you broken? That's you. What about you? Okay. How do I join them up? There we go. Come on, get in there. Get in there. Okay. How tough are you now? Can you handle spiders? Challenging spiders. We're not going there. Impossible. So we gotta wait until we get more things. House of Whipping. I know. It's not the House of Whipping. It's the Hall of Whipping. Even better. So we have the Verdant Weld and we have the Indigo Enclave. Enclave, that's what we talk about, lizard folks. All right. I don't think I have use for you anymore. I guess we can go. These guys are all going to be tough, especially for you. So let's just make our way down this way. I think a big part of this is supposed to be like a 1-hour gameplay. So it's a like a quick style of Here's my magic. Kind of goes with the what am I trying to say? The real-time combat. But the first aid tent and a ballista for your army. Teaches 3 spells to any visiting heroes. Yeah, I want that. I would like Fireball. Summon Imps is pretty nice, but that's a tough one. Can I, so can you come in here? Why can't she visit? Am I missing something here? You, go in there. I'm missing something. Come on out. I want you to go in. Okay, we'll join up with him. You. There you go. There you go. Okay, take that guy with you. And then I want to teach you a spell. How do I do this? You. Mages Guild. I want you to learn how to do that. Let's see if we can do it next turn. Oh, she got all 3 of them. Fantastic. Okay, let's keep on going over here and take exploring. Ooh, what are you? Demon Cave. There's a bunch of goats there. My nemesis. Okay, any of these things gonna be worth taking now? I mean, you got fireballs now and all that. Yeah, upgrade that guy. Hire him. And I want to go do this, but I don't trust myself. Let's wait one more turn. Anything over here? Nope. Okay. Let's get her back over here. We'll teach her some spells. And then we want keep on bringing these guys in. Give them the garrison. The Hall of Whipping is $5,100. We could probably get it if we sold some things. If I sold all my green stuff, I don't have any more. Buy some, I guess. Maps around usually don't have so many obelisks, but you're getting full of treasure hunting experience. Excellent. What's above the mini-map? This thing? Challenging. We're getting these guys back. Slowly. Upgrade them. Okay. Now, you come on back here, buddy, because I need to teach you how to be a hero. We're going to take out this guy. Well, first we got to get this thing so we can get in whatever mine this is. This is like ore coming in. Yeah, we got ore, we got wood coming in. What is this one? This is a hunter's outpost. Gives me... Allows the hero to recruit a mercenary army. Well, I got to get that one. I got to get that one. Here, come in here and join up with us. Can't she? Bring you one in. Do we go for it? Moderate. I don't know if I should do this. Well, a couple more turns. I'm too scared. Too scared. A couple more turns. The enemy's going to be dominating. There's one right there looking at me. Who's impossible. I really hosed myself with that fight. Okay, can you join in with them? No. Just worth a shot. I want you to just come in here and come meet up with everything. Can you get in here? Get out of the way. Now, you will learn this stuff, right? I hope. There we go. All kinds of new stuff is coming along. Infernal Gate unlocks faction-specific mechanic. Gate is open in all battles, summoning demons over time. Power of the gate can be increased by spending sulfur. What's that stuff? Sulfur. Okay. And she got her spells. Okay, get out of the way. You, hop in. And let's bring in our friends. Oh, I'm out of cash. Let's sell some wood at the marketplace. Marketplace over here. Sell that. I want to buy those doggies. Okay, we've got a few. I'm content with that. Okay. Now we fight. Now we got a moderate fight. We can do it. We can do it. This is it. Alright, I got spells. Will she kind of just do them all? Oh, no, she won't. I have to tell her to do them. Okay, okay, okay. I want you to fireball, that. Big spiders. Why'd they run away? Okay. What's this one? Fire shield? Sure. Sure. Put it on, these guys. Then we'll throw some imps out there. Okay, imps, get in there behind them. Yeah, there we go. Man, these things are mean. Okay, let's get that fireball back on. And right there. Yeah, there we go. That was good. Okay. Fire shield if we... Oh, we're out of mana. Look, there's just like 5 zombies left. Kill them. Oh, my God. Okay, that was ugly. I'll take them all back. I would like... Increase the speed and effectiveness of the ballista and first aid tent. I don't quite know what those do. Health and armor of my units in my army. That's good. Teaches your hero a summoning or elemental spell. Increases the effect of all summoning. Yeah, let's do some more spells. Summon worms? Of all the things you could learn to summon, you get worms? Oh, come on now. We'll save up some cash for something here. I don't know what yet. Okay, let's go hop in here and claim this thing. It's my hunter's outposts. You're surrounded by grim figures. A band of mercenaries once worked for a bounty hunter who died on one of their missions. They look up you up and down, decide they may join you for 3,000 gold. I would love to have you. I'll come back, okay? You stay there. Don't go bounty hunting anywhere. I gotta take you. So you're impossible still. Impossible. Man, we're just not up to fight here. That city hall increases my town income by 2,000 to 2,000 per day. That's good. Okay. What was that? What are you doing over there? Get out of here, you green guys. Why are they just looking at me like that? It's scary. I need 1 more 1,000 and we can buy them. Should we do that or should we save it for whipping? We also buy a few more units over here. Let's just squander the turn. Okay, and then I'm gonna buy these guys. Hello, 3,000. You're hired. Okay, now what do you think of me? Hard. You're impossible. Hard. Okay, we know that it can be kind of difficult to win the other fight. So let's just sort of run over here and grab some more folks with us. Maybe I squander my money on her. She was kind of a waste. Yeah, generally have the engineering degree. Yeah, $1,000. I will hire well, I can hire those. We're gonna go 1 more turn. We'll hire some more folks. I probably should be spending money on my castle here. They did take those. Oh, they took those chests. Oh, those jerks. They did, didn't they? Uh oh, what's happening? Uh oh, we got a bug. Uh oh. Uh oh. Somebody tell the dev. No, no. Save. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm not ready to quit yet. Don't do it to me, game. Hang in there, game. Hang in there. Load. That one. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Saved. Okay, I got $1,000. I think I'll take some doggies. I can't buy all of them. I'll take what I can get. You get in there. Okay. Let's go stomp some folks. I'm more concerned with stuff up here for some free loot, but they're all too hard. Challenging, impossible, moderates. There's like, oh, so let's go get this guy with his chests. Yeah, let's go do that. We'll march up this way. game is far more entertaining than I was expecting it to be. Okay. Hey, you with the gold. I'm gonna eat your soul or something because we're demons. Okay, so let's begin the battle. Let's go summon some worms. We'll throw them in the back. Yeah. They're gonna get destroyed, but it's gonna throw them off of us. Fireballs are coming in here. Let's get a fire shield on everybody. There we go. They're still distracted by those worms. And we're gonna fireball on this big mob right here. There we go. More imps! Right there. Okay. The summoning those imps is pretty handy. 4 mana. How much mana do we have? Oh, I see that. Okay. Excellent. We lost quite a few. Got some experience. I'll bring some back. And we'll go pick up some stuff. Next turn. I got $1,000 again. Upgrade my Bastion. Which gives me the Grotesques. Was upgrade all of them? No, I'm going to save for the next 1,000 so we can upgrade our City Hall. Because that's going to be a very important one. I think. Let's just wait for that. Next turn. Who is this guy? Am I going to lose? Did you just kill them in one swing? I'm going to lose. I don't want to lose already. Hang on. Wait. I got to get gold. Yeah, I'll take gold so I can buy something. Okay. Yeah, there's no way. We're... No, don't fight him. No, go around. Run away. I don't want to start the battle. Run away. No, this way. Okay. Did you die? Well, this isn't good. This isn't good at all. Okay. That ended poorly. At least I got my cash. Everything's impossible. They stomped me. Can we go up there? Let's go up here. By the fortress. Oh, this one would have got me better walls. How much is it? 5,000? I'm not gonna make it. I could try selling some things. What do we have to sell? We got some things. What do I need for it? I need 15 ore, so I can't sell all my ore. And I need 15 wood. Whoops. Not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. Well, bummer. Okay. Let's see. 3,000 for that. Can I just buy? No, I can't, because those are 1,500 a piece. Alright. Well, I think we're just dead. My City Hall. That'll show them. And then we're gonna die here. Okay. Let's begin. I don't have a hero here, so we can't do any cool things. My hero threw themselves at the enemy. Are dwarves taking me out? Dwarves and fairies? Who is this? Is this Verdant? Is that who this is? Yeah, they just stormed in there. Defeat. I can go back and just take all my stuff back, aren't they? Am I not dead? Am I not? Oh, guess I still have an army. Let's win this fight real quick. We're going to throw in some imps down here. I died again. I know Battle Moose. How does that always happen? Always. I know why. Fireball. Yeah, right on these dang birds. That'd be a nice spot for a fireball right over there. These dope men. I'm out of mana. Well, don't lose to him. That would be embarrassing. Okay. With that, we've leveled up for... Increases damage, teaches your hero a new spell, and gives them a chance to learn spells each time they level up. I like the sound of that one also. Yeah. Force field. Excellent. Go take it. I mean, I don't know where it's going to go. We don't own a place. Can you use it in battles? I don't know. Good question. Let's go take my home back. I'm not ready to quit this game yet. Ooh, dinosaurs. But we're going to lose. See you, Benjamin. We'll scurry on back down here. And lose to that guy. But we're going to go out and stop. Oh, he's got... Oh, are they going to fight? Yeah, you blue guys and green guys are going to fight. Yeah, they are. Oh, maybe we just hang out back here and clean up the scraps. Hey, that's my spells. Oh, they did. Going in. This is mine. We have the advantage. We're going to... What's that? Force field? No, not yet. We'll throw some imps behind here. And we'll throw some snakes in. Oh, you know what? We should throw some snakes and then shield them. Maybe? Okay. Force field the snakes. Break the walls. Take back my town. Scale the walls, everybody. Get over there. Okay. This is my house. We should build a fortress. I gotta end the turn. I'm going to die. Is that what that was? The infernal gate? That's what they put out there? Those jerks. That's just dirty. Okay, I'm gonna go claim these things back. This is mine. And this is mine. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's gonna come take it. He's gonna do it again. There they come again. Alright. It's an impossible fight, says the game. The game doesn't know. I wish I could get in there and defend that place. I should have known that was going to happen. If I go there, I'm going to fight him outside the gate, right? I don't want to do that. Here, let's go out in style. If we're going to end the game, we got to end it. You know, the only true way to end it is on the battlefield, where we lose. Doing them. Impossible odds, they say. They always say that. Imps, I want you up here. We're going to separate them. Get that leader of theirs. And we're going to fireball. Not the fire guys, but let's fireball their snakes. Okay. More mana, please. Shield. Can you get more mana, please? Why don't you get more mana? Well, never tell me the odds. Okay. Well, there we go. Alright. I don't know why I saved it, but there we go. Oh, can I, like, can I reveal the map? Can I surrender? Or just, like, completely lose? We did, right? I want like, an end screen. Do we get a you lost screen? Let's have a you lost screen. A very neat game. He just knocked him over the wall. Poor guy. There's an easy option for your next game. What's that? What did I miss? Letting them take my town and build my gate for me. Okay, so we've officially lost, right? Vanquished. Can I get like a map reveal? That'd be cool. No? Alright. Alright, well. That's fine. I think maybe when the game crashed, it threw the odds off. We were going to win until that happened. Obviously. Alright, so there is Heroes Hour. It's on itch.io. I didn't see your comment. Is there a difference between the normal, the free version and the premium version? Oh, no, I can just read it there. There you go. You get 3 factions with free. 7 is what you get with premium. Okay. And there we go. So, interesting. I may have to try that again and not fail as badly next time. So, let's play something else. So, I've got a couple other roguelikes we can check out today on my list. I also have one here that I've had on my list for a while to play, which is called The Life and Suffering of Sir Brante, which is sort of like a almost like a text adventure thing. Anyone heard of anything new about Songs of Conquest? I haven't seen anything new on it since I played it last. But so they've got ambitious ideas. So we got that one. We can also check out Star Dynasties again. That's out now. I have that on my list. Before we do that, let's check out another one of these. Where is that one at? There it is. Another itch.io one. So we'll do this one, and then we'll move on to one of those. Let me change my thing here. Before I say that, Rogue Meteor. This is a 7DRL thing. What do you call it? A sci-fi roguelike, I suppose. Star Dynasty seems bad. Bad as in good, or bad as in bad? Okay. Bad reviews. Oh, is it getting bad reviews on Steam? Let me see here. Let's take a look at this. I played the demo a while back. That's mostly positive. 73%. It's a difficult one, for sure. It's Crusader Kings in space. It's a complicated game for sure. We may check it out. Played that game to death. Life and Suffering of Sir Brante. My advice: go with the blind route. You don't see the consequences of your actions. Oh yeah, I saw someone talking about that. I haven't messed with it, but I saw something saying something about that. Okay, so let me think this. Oh, let me change over on Twitch here real quick. Sorry, Twitch. I almost ignored you. Again. You Twitch folks, I apologize. Okay, so this is Rogue Meteor. This one came out with the 7DR, the 7-day roguelike challenge a couple weeks ago. It is a sci-fi roguelike, and it's pretty much all there is to it. Sci-fi roguelike, you collect weapons, slay space monsters, and try to collect a power source strong enough to get you off this godforsaken rock. Apparently these guys made another game that they have published called Rojack, which I think I've played it. I don't remember if I played it on the channel or not. I know I played it before. Sort of like a card game roguelike thing. But let's check this thing out, shall we? I got it downloaded over here. And I dabbled with it just a little bit earlier. It looked like something that I would like. So it is roguelike month after all. We should check these things out. Pony Wolf and Mutated Software. 2472. Meteor Mining Colony. Gamma 4. Attempts to hail headquarters have failed. Local military personnel have gone radio silent. Power converters for the escape pods are below the surface. I was waiting for like a dun dun dun, but no. Below the surface. Okay. Press any key. Okay, so the way this thing works, all of our tooltips are over here behind my head. Let me scoot over just a little bit so you can see those. And essentially, WASD walk around, so we can pick things up if we want. I I think it's mostly just spacebar and WASD to do things. Spacebar to inject a large health serum. We don't need that. We can only have, we only have 4 item slots. And so we have to be mindful of our inventory. Let's pick up a gun. We're going to pick up a, what is that? A mask of some sort. Pick up a mask. We do want mask because it keeps our oxygen going. We have a spare O2 tank. I'll take that as well. And what is that? A holotape. Productivity has slipped in the final stage of mining operations on Gamma 4. Unexpected heat vents and material discoveries have MMC concerned for both timing and profits. Oh, this is doom, isn't it? I know what's going to happen here. Okay, downstairs. Okay, we got another holotape. There's bugs around. To those of you who think you won't be working Blurns Day, think again. Discovery of alien life is no excuse for a drop in productivity. In addition, dying on the job will result in equipment costs and being deducted from your final paycheck. We can pick up this crowbar. Yeah, I'll pick it up. I'm going to wait for this guy. Come on, buddy. I don't want to, So we, oh, you put a hugger on my face. So we basically just walk into the guy. Well, I hit the wrong button. Oh, is he dead? He's on my face. So we want to get this guy off of me. He is in the one spot. I think I hit 1, and then I hold shift. Can I get him off? Can I get him off? Hold shift. Seems happy where it is. Get off my face! Everything is fine. No, it's not. I want the gun. Get off my face! This isn't how it's supposed to end. Come here, you robot. Okay, so we roll the dice. I beat him. You can see what happens over there in the left. I found a robot. Robot vacuum for 3 damage. Robot is so dead. Yeah, I would like a health bar. Thank you. Got someone on my face. Power bolt, +3 energy. I'll take it. I could use some energy. I've got a slime over here. Let's blast him. That was a bad roll. Oh, my hugger's dead. Okay, take that. I need to time this better. That hurt a lot. Okay, I will take all of him. Energy. 1 crowbar is enough. O2. I don't know if I needed that, but we'll take it. Or is that a rock? Let's go over here. Crowbar on face hugger. Oh, man. I did it again. Ow. I don't need oxygen right now. We'll remember where that's at. I will remember. He seems big. Ow. This is where I'm gonna die. Get him. Ooh, is that an Uzi? Mother approved. Okay. I need a health bar. There's some energy down there. Let's go and let's drop the gun and pick up that. What's in here? Oh, I didn't want to go down here. I didn't want to go. I didn't want to go down here. I didn't know it was down. There's health right there. I can make it. I can make it. Leave me alone, facehugger. Oh, I'm dead. Alright, let's try that again. Okay, we got hit points. I don't need any of this stuff because I'm good. I could use a mask. And I could use a gun. What was this one? Nothing. Okay, we can hit the hollow... Oh, wait. This is an oxygen tank, I think. Okay, and we have a holotape. Same thing? Yeah. Okay. Green blips. Green blips are bad. There's no wait button that I have found. I need a wait button. Because that keeps happening. Oh, I'm rolling different numbers now. What is this? A space helmet. That seems better than my mask. Get that mask out of here. Pick up that space helmet. Okay, feeling better. Got a holotape over here. Let's see what it says. Those of you who think, okay. Come here, robot. I guess I don't need to kill you. My goal is to get to the end. Oh, that's another hugger. Get him. That's what? Oxygen? Oh. Can't. Oh, these slimes are mean. Got him. Okay, feeling good. What is that? Power crystal. Energy. I need that. Is this anything? No. Power bolt. O2 tank. I'm good. We could go downstairs, but I don't know. That's a good idea. Let's do it. It's not a good idea, but that's... When's that ever stop me? We've got bigger robots down here. Is that stairs back up? I don't want to go back up. Who's this guy? He's dead. Army guy. What do we got here? Mask of some sort. I got a cooler mask. Is that a mask I have right? Is that what that is? Is a mask? I don't need that. Need better rolls than one. Need a better dice or a better gun. Health serum. Hit it. There we go. I don't care what Mother says. We should all be worried about alien life forms implanting themselves on people's faces, and not just because they're working slower, and I have to pick up the slack. I don't think Larry's going to be all right. By the way, if you're not familiar with 7DR, this is made in 7 days. A couple weeks ago. Oh, I'm terrible rolls. I gotta get a better gun. It's a mean robot. I don't feel very good. I didn't see the edge of this room, did I? Did I? If I did. Let's pop back up there. Ah, well, these are just lousy guns. This is what I have. Right, this is just Captain's Antique Revolver. That's what I've got. Where's that Uzi at? Why don't I make a game? I would love to make a game. I have 2d2. What is my gun roll? 1d4. It's better. I'll take it. I would love to. I have sat down with the intention of making a game before a few times. I've just never gotten anywhere. You get away from my face. It's come to the MMC's attention that many of you are still dying on the job despite repeated warnings not to do so. Security personnel will be arriving soon to reduce our production losses. The overhead will, of course, come out of your pay. Best traditional roguelike? Cataclysm. DDA. What was the crowbar's damage? 1d4. I gotta be careful. There's robots over here. Leave me alone, robots. Leave me alone, robots. I'm gonna go this way. I have 2 health. Yeah, I would love to sit down and make a game, just to make one. I've done a couple. I've followed some tutorials on. I've actually I've planned on doing the 7DRL before, just to sort of like dabble and just make like something. Just make something. I never got anywhere. There's a lot of angry things in there. I'll take that. I don't like it down here. There's mean robots. Let's go this way. Easy does it. There's a key here. Oh, cherries! 2? What's that gonna do for me? Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go. There we go. Feeling better. I'll take it. There's where stairs down, but I don't want to go down. I want to find more cherries or whatever. There's an army guy with a face thing. Keep him off of me. What is that? A subjugator. Oh, yeah. I'll take that. I don't want the crowbar. Am I using... Yeah, use that. 2d4. What was that one? 2d2. Yeah, so drop that. Get a dev, make a basic rogue, and add your content. Dev be able to make a roguelike game in 7 days. Mooks able to make like 10 roguelike videos in 7 days. Yeah. You know, I don't care if it's like a good game. I just want to sit down and I watched one a while back. Pretty good tutorial. Making just like a turn-based roguelike. Super simple. And oh, it's bad. Ow, ow. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Leave me alone, mean guy. Aha. Take that. Do some damage now. I got 1 hit point. Okay, let's go. Let's take our chances downstairs. Okay. Let's do that for the oxygen. What is this, a Nerf gun? Laser brand pistol, 1d4 plus 1. No, I like mine. I see health. I see health. Leave me alone, robot. I need the health. Okay. No. 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 Okay. Yep. No. What are you? Oh, no, I'm going to lose because I ran away the wrong way. Who's that guy? Come on, health. Come on, health. Come on, health. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ow! Oh, man. All right. That's enough of that. Oh, what kind of sword do I start with this time? D6. What, better than the D2 that I had before? Is this like some sort of energy thing? No. All right. Enough of that. Oh, hey, check that out. Go fast. Oh, yeah, much better. Ah, yeah. Okay. Anyway, that's, what was that called? Rogue Meteor. And it was a new one that out on itch.io. It's free. And I guess they have that one too. I know I've played that game, but I don't know if I played it on the channel. I play a lot of games. Hey, Tom. How's it going? So, anyway. There's that one. What do we got next? Let's try the Sir Brante one. I'm intrigued by this one. I've been intrigued by this one for a little while. And, yeah, I want to see what's going on here. I think this is like a reedy one. Lots of reedy. But, Perpetual Gamer, you made it pretty far on a deathmatch today. You got, I think you were second. Almost the victor, but not quite. Okay, so this is a, I'm just gonna put it like that. Life and Suffering of Sir Brante. Yeah. And do I even have that on my, yeah. So that's, you can get this one free. There's, the first 2 chapters are free anyway. And, I have the full version of it. But you can get, is it in here? Yeah, where is it? There it is. Chapter 1 and 2 is free. So you can mess around with this one if you want to see what it's all about. And I guess this came out back in, I don't know what, the first 2 come in back in December, and then the one that's here now came in March. Is that what that's what's going on here? See you, Raider. If I could build one game that I like, what would it be? I got a bunch. So here's my dream one. I got a few. I want like a good Pirates game. Someone talked about this, I think, in a comment, and it made me think that would be a fantastic game. It would be something like RimWorld, but you're like building a pirate ship. So rather than building a base, you're building a pirate ship, and then you sort of sail from port to port, RimWorld style, but So you've got to manage your colonists or sailors, you know. That would be fantastic. I would love to have something like that. I want to play a game like Age of Empires, but I want to be the animals. You know, the cheat code. I don't want to be the Egyptians. I want to be the deer and the bears and the wolves and go chew on the Egyptians. But my dream one is I want to live on the Enterprise. So I want a game that mixes The Sims with like a spaceship game. So I live in my quarters. I go about my day doing my things. Maybe a few folks, maybe one person. One person's cool. But then, like, you know, every once in a while, you come to a new planet, and you go and you can go off on the planet and sort of like life sim, but in space. I'd be okay with that. It's a little closer to my dream of living on the Enterprise. I'd be all about Deep Space Nine, but that's no good. That's always in bad shape. Like Space Station 13. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Pretty close. I don't know how exciting that game would be. But maybe I just need a I don't want to be anybody important on the Enterprise bridge. I'll be a lower deck person, you know? Scrub the sonic showers or something. And then you know, and then I don't know. Astronauts, that's a good one. I was gonna look at that one as well. When I played it, it had not very little content. But I've been kind of following on Twitter a little bit, but I haven't really paid much attention. A game about me playing a game. I miss you call out the tutorial. I didn't say which one it was. I don't remember which one it was. It was a while back. The game dev tutorial. Depends what ship you're on. Red shirt, just as long as Kirk's not around, you'll be alright. With my sonic toothbrush, right. And use my sonic screwdriver. Yes, I have played the VR Star Trek game. Yeah. Pretty good. Pulsar Lost Colony. It's a very good first-person being on the Enterprise spaceship co-op thing. Oh, yeah. I know that one. Red shirt roguelike. I need a version of The Sims, but in ASCII. I need that as well. So somebody get on that for me. Okay. Enough yammering. Let's play The Life and Suffering of Sir Brante. It's a narrative-driven hardcore RPG set in a gritty world. So this is by Sever. Came out originally, I think, back in December. And there was, you can still do it now. The first 2 chapters are free to check it out. But the game's here out now, and the dev sent me a key to check it out. So let's check it out, shall we? It's kind of a choices matter narrative text adventure thing, I guess. And I've been told that I need to have the, whatever it's called, off, so I can't see what's happening in front of me, what's going to be happening. Which makes sense. Let's go and turn this down just a bit. Okay. VSync on, please. And I think we're good. The times of the fall of the blessed Arcanian Empire. My name is Sir Nook Brante. So consequences hidden. You not see the consequences of your possible choices in advance. Yeah, for sure. Be able to rewind the beginning of any chapter you have completed to continue. No, that's nonsense. You can't rewind life. You hold the fate of a single man in your hands. You will follow his life from birth to death. Your choices shall define who Sir Brante will grow up to be. You will decide his personality, social status, and what mark he'll leave on history. I'll turn it down in a second. With every step he takes at your behest, Sir Brante's character will change and evolve. Your decisions will close some doors for him, but may open many others. Whoops. Don't double-click. Every victory will be a struggle, a path paved with bitter losses and gut-wrenching failures. Accept the tragedy. This is how you will create a gripping and unique tale for your hero. What will become of Sir Brant, his loved ones, and his world? It all depends on you.
The story of my life remains written on these pages. But my fate has always been my own. Every deed, every choice, every person I met made me what I am. Could I have taken a different path? Could I have found a different calling? Altered the very course of history? And what price would I have to pay?
Feels a bit like Sunless Skies. Oh, I don't know, maybe. If it's too loud, let me know. Options? Yeah, here we go. I think it is a little on the loud side. Okay, your fingers are stained with ink. Your breathing grows ragged, your hands are shaking, yet the words begin appearing on the page before you one by one, clinging together to form a chronicle of your own life. Who are you? How did you reach this end? You were born, raised, and lived your entire life in the blessed Archnean Empire. In this land, a man's destiny is predetermined at the moment of his birth. Whether human or Archnean, nobleman, priest, low-born commoner, all bend to the divine of the twin gods, the divine will of twin gods. And each life is not but a single cog in the universe's immeasurable machine. Memories come flooding back. They engulf you as a merciless wave, binding together days that are thrice dead and gone. The dreams of your childhood, your adolescence, your youth spent in the capital, years of peace teeming with life and a war drenched in blood. High ranks and lowly deeds, opulent palaces, secretive city backstreets, fields of battle and faces. So many faces of the people you held dear, and the people who walked this road by your side. Such was your life, now all exposed by ink erupting into the page. With your every step you sought to change the world as you saw fit. The choices of your upbringing, the path you carved in your youth, the fruits of your struggle, the consequences of your sacrifice. All of it led to you here, the end of your time, and every choice has a price. Now, years and years later, the crossroads of your life echo in your memory. The pain and joy inextricably intermingled. Could you have taken a different path, chosen a different calling, found a different place in the world? You had the power to alter the very course of history. Now, on the verge of death, you struggle with doubt, seeking answers to the last and most crucial question of all, your life. All of the paths in life, why did you walk this one? Did you choose your own fate? Or was your life shaped by forces beyond your control? What determines a man's destiny? What determines a man's destiny? The man himself. You can hear the death's footsteps drawing near. You square your shoulders and take a deep, full breath. You have found your final answer. What is destiny other than a long chain of your own actions and decisions? No matter what happened in your life, you always had a choice. You lived the life you deserved. Only you can answer for it. But are you right about this? Is it all true? You learned the truth. You will have to return to the very beginning, remembering every step you took along the way. On these pages, the story of a man named Brante will live once more. What determines a man's destiny? How much Taco Bell they ate and the location of the nearest toilet. Oh, Twitch, I can always count on you. Childhood. Okay. Childhood, where life begins. First words, first unsteady steps. You are but a child learning about the world in which you were born. To you, everything is new, so baffling, so unforgiving. A long, trying life stretches before you. So many feats and faults, so many fateful choices to come. Yet you are already sowing the seeds of your future self. You are learning to live and survive in this world, looking for a place within it to call your own. Choosing your future destiny. Who will you grow up to be? I don't know. In chapters, childhood, adolescence, and youth, you will have to live through your hero's coming of age. You will shape the protagonist's personality, his qualities, and relationships. At the end of the prologue, you'll determine the estate and future occupation of your hero. Okay. Who will I grow up to be? Good question. Am I a pepperoni or barbecue sauce pizza guy? I'm not opposed to barbecue sauce, but I'm a pepperoni kind of guy. Honestly, I'm actually a veggie kind of guy. I apologize, but Veggie pizza's good stuff. Childhood, where life begins. First words, first unsteady steps. You are but a small child learning about the world around you for the first time. Yet it is also here that you sow the seeds of your future self. Who will you grow up to be? It's important that Veggie Pizza has jalapenos and some pepperoni on it as well. Events in the personal life of the hero. Yeah. I can be, okay. Personal qualities at this age, they determine what choices you may take. Okay. Your strength and number of lesser deaths that you have experienced, these qualities will stay with you for your entire life. All right. Okay. Hey, there's me. I'm 0. Okay, my house, my family. Dad. Okay. My destiny. Let's begin. At first there was nothing. No time, no sensation, nothing but darkness and void. But then a will breathed life into nothingness. Matter and spirit were set in motion. History began its march. This is going way back. It was your turn to enter this world. Hey, that's me! Your first memory, you are lying on your back, blinded by a bright white light. You're not alone. Above you tower the colossal figures of those who created you. You are a part of them, and they are a part of you. Between you and them is an inexplicable connection, a strong, unbreakable link. They will always watch over you, guard you, and protect you. It hurts to breathe. You let out a pain in the form of a desperate scream. Your creators extend their hands toward you. There are 2 of them. The ones who made your form from their own selves and brought you into this world. They are united. Yet, as they lean closer, you begin to see how different they are. You can already feel their differences within you, struggling against each other. First figure is soft and empathetic, wise and merciful. The love that emanates from it wraps you head to toe like an invisible blanket. The warmth from it is never ending. Second figure is strong and powerful, commanding and noble. Harsh but fair, beacon of guidance, a force of protection and merciless punishment for every misdeed. There is also a third figure. It is like a shadow barely seen behind them, yet already pulsing with an unbreakable will to live. It is the very will to live that is now growing even stronger within you. A soft, open palm, a strong closed fist, a lingering distant shadow. You struggle to loosen the swaddling clothes wrapped around you and extend a tiny hand into the world. We have the palm, the fists, or the shadow. We're going to smile at that shadow. I don't know. What do we do? Ninetales picked the shadow guy the first time. Or we should stick something else. I don't know. What do we do? Are we going to be like, creepy kid? No. Mom. Your little palm awkwardly clasps a soft finger. You explore your mother's hands by touch. She smiles gently as her arms wrap around you and lift you up. She smells of home, an indescribable smell, a feeling of safety that is second to none. Her embrace is the warmest place in the world and a place for you to stay all your eternity. Hooray! Perception. Thanks, Mom. Life in this world begins. How will you live it? I don't know. Potatoes. As days go by, you learn to tell your parents apart. You recognize Father for his heavy breath and strong, cold hands. He visits you rarely. Hello there, little Nook Brante. Mother's tender voice, however, follows you day and night. Wow, you're growing so quickly, my child. Yeah, sure am, Mom. There are 2 more children in the family named Stephen and Gloria. Gloria sings songs to you. She often dresses you in tight clothing and gently holds your hands as you learn to take your first steps. Stephen likes to sweep you up and pinch you and toss you in the air. Look, it's your brother and sister. Yeah, you're my little brother. We're going to play together. But I'll always be in charge because you were born a commoner. Oh, yeah? Look at your dumb clothes. Be quiet, you. He doesn't understand yet. Come on, baby Nook. Let's go play in the yard. Thanks, Gloria. It's hot outside. You grip your brother's hand with one hand and your sister's with another as they help you walk down the giant stone stairs. Those birds are in my ears. You sit on the ground and start exploring the sparse blades of grass with your fingers. It tickles. In the sky far above and away you is a gigantic pillar. A perfectly straight stick made of lights. It's so bright it hurts to look at it. You stare into that shining pillar. It's not going anywhere, you know. I want to play hide and seek. just a little baby. How's he going to play? Then you hide him, and I'll try to find both of you. You have no idea what they're talking about, but you support them with happy cooing. This is strange, but so exciting. Stephen and Gloria glance at each other, and then your brother walks up to a big tree, closes his eyes, and starts shouting something. Gloria takes your hand and walks through the yard. Your sister takes you behind some thick bushes by a tall wall. The light from that light stick in the horizon barely reaches here. You can't see home from this place. The ground is crawling with tiny black bugs. Gloria sits down on the ground and puts a finger to her mouth for some reason. Then she's gone. You can no longer hear Stephen's voice. Gloria is nowhere to be seen. You feel colder. The bugs are no fun to play with. You've been sitting here for a long time, completely alone. Nobody checks on you. Did they forget about you? Did they abandon you? Oh, we're gonna start crying. Take a deep breath and start bawling. This is the loudest you've ever cried. It's a cry of sheer terror, the cry of a boy wanting to be found. A boy whose brother and sister hurt his feelings when they left him all alone. Yeah. You hear brisk steps and then leaves and twigs rustling and parting. Mother leans over you. That's where they took you. Your tears dry at the moment you see her. You greet her with glee. There was no reason to be afraid anymore. Mother picks you up, puts you to her chest, and pats you on the head. Your brother and sister stand behind her, clearly feeling guilty. Gloria's in tears just like you. Stephen keeps staring at his feet. You hug Mother tightly, full of power. Okay, this is gonna be. Is this a year every stage of this? With a memory, you are still a little child, but you can already talk and run around on your own. Today is out of the ordinary. Father is busy around the house giving orders to the servants. Throughout the day, the kitchen has been abuzz with work. There are solemn, gloomy preparations and candles being lit. Even your older brother Stephen is quiet today. Mother takes your hand and brings you to your sister Gloria. My son, today is the Great Descent. We honor the day when the twin gods descended to us. We must spend this day in reverence to the gods. You are too young to understand, so just do everything your sister says now. Gloria takes you to her playroom. There are no toys there, no chairs. Even the carpet has been taken away. Nothing but a bare wooden floor. Today we're not allowed to go to any other rooms, and we'll be eating nothing but gruel and stale bread. On the day of the Great Descent, everyone must be where they belong. It's quiet, unusually so. Muffled voices from beyond the door are all you can hear. You are sitting on the cold floor, confused with no idea what to do. Then you hear your sister's voice, a lonely sound in the empty room. It's a little song that your mother taught you. Now listen. She sings. I'm not going to sing. I'm sorry. I'm not singing. No matter how much you try, game. I'm not doing it. Transfixed by the tune, Gloria notices your gaze and a smile creeps across her face. You like the rhyme, don't you, Nook? Do you know what it's all about? There are 3 lots. They were brought to us by the twins when they descended from the shining pillar. Remember that pillar, the light on the horizon? That's it. You can see the shining pillar anytime. If you follow your lot as you live, you'll reach the peak of the pillar. And if you don't, you'll get eternal torment at the foot. You and I are lowborn. Mom's a commoner, too. So the lot for you and me is to suffer and be patient and work hard. Understand? Priests and nobles have other lots. Nobles fight and rule over everybody. The priests, well, not really sure what they do. But I guess they talk to the twins, and then they teach everybody. Gloria stares at you intently. Did you get it, silly? Then she shakes her head and keeps singing the song over and over again. Her voice transfixes you, drawing you in. The room starts to glow like the sky. From this light emerges 2 figures that you've known ever since the moment of your birth. One of them embraces your sister's shoulder. The other stands guard behind her back. You watch this happen before your very eyes, unable to turn away. Gloria is swaying to the song, unaware of what's happening. She sings the final verses once more. Know your lot, know your prayer. You feel compelled by this divine light to express yourself somehow. You feel words condensing from within you from the light. What are they going to be? Yeah, we'll sing along with sister. Yeah, that's what we do. Know your lot and know the prayer. Yeah, that one. Hey, Robert, how's it going? For the twins see everywhere. You sing the last line together with Gloria. Your sister looks up at you in surprise and gives you a nod. The shining pair standing behind her back turn to look at you. You can feel their gaze piercing you from top to bottom. When the moment passes, they melt into the dim light coming from the window. Gloria turns her head to look where you were staring. Did you see something, Nook? Shake your head. Not anymore. Every year per chapter. You're starting to understand more and more what the adults say. Your family is an unusual one. Father is a nobleman, but not by birth. He has a title earned through great service, but your mother is a low-born woman, a commoner. Because of this, you were born a commoner. Father says you may yet come up to nobility. Learn to read at an early age. Together with mother, you read and learn by heart the many poems of the divine twins, the twin gods who reside upon the shining pillar. Mother calls them prayers. Again and again, you try to discern the shapes of the gods in the strip of holy light that shines in the sky all day and night. It's too blinding to gaze upon. The greatest joy of all is when the stairs are no longer an insurmountable obstacle. You can climb and even jump from step to step. Father urges you to be more careful and avoid climbing too high. But even though you keep falling, you never stop being curious about the world around you. Your older brother Stephen now spends less and less time playing with Gloria and you. Oh, Stephen. Playing with commoners is beneath a nobleman to be, he says. So Gloria calls him names and Stephen pulls her pigtails. Let's get him, Gloria. One fine evening, Father gathers you all in the sitting room with an announcement. You will have another little brother or sister soon. Gloria asks him to bring home a little sister. Another brother would be too much. Stephen gets frustrated. There are too many little siblings getting in his way as it is. Soon you'll be an older brother too, and it doesn't really matter who the youngest will be, boy or girl, who you will love the most. When Father comes back from his trips, he reads his adult books aloud for you. You find these stories of wars, generals, and rebellions quite enchanting. He approves of my fascination. Study hard. Maybe one day you'll learn to become a nobleman with a mantle and earn your sword. First, you gotta grow up. Okay. Keep staring at the carpet under your feet. You're both ashamed and proud, and it feels odd. A scratch on your hand stings a little. Stephen is standing next to you, sniffling in pain. Your brother was training in the yard with a wooden sword. You wanted to play with him. He ended up getting angry and throwing the sword at you. Stick hit you in the shoulder. You picked it up and hit him with it. You see Mother's shoes walking to and fro on the carpet. You don't want to look up. You would rather not see her angry. She's not as gentle to you these days. Why did you hurt Stephen, Nook? Stammer out an explanation. He hit you first. You just hit him back. How dare he pester me? I wanted to have an option there. How dare he pester me like that? When I grow up, I'm going to hit you with a real sword. Mother shushes you both and speaks to you again. Her voice is stern, and yet you can still feel her concern. Even if Stephen hits you, you cannot hit him back. You are my son, and I was born a commoner. Our lot is to suffer, but your brother was born from a noble father and a noble mother. His sacrament is coming soon, and then he'll rule over the likes of us. You hurt a noble, you must be punished. That is your lot, and the sooner you learn it, the better off our entire family is. Now Stephen looks at you in triumph. You look at Mother in fear, not sure what to do now. Yeah, why? Without any questions. Why were you born a commoner if your father is a noble? If you have your father's name, why can't you have his lots? And why can't you choose a lots for yourself if you don't like the one you have? Mother's stunned by all these questions you're peppering her with. Don't you dare ask me things about that, Nook. I'll violate my lot if I start explaining it all to you. I'm a commoner, not a priest. Flogged in front of your entire family. What? The pain burns on your skin again and again. Tears keep rolling down your cheeks. It feels like the punishment will never end. It hurts to walk when your family let you go. You slowly climb the stairs and walk to your room. You see a book on your bed. The Teachings of Isatius, Volume 2. Tears have dried now. You begin to read, slowly making your way through the difficult words. Every death of the body bringeth the soul ever closer to the twins. Okay. Father, there's lots. Yeah. Words confuse and elude you, instilling fear and awe. You will read this mysterious book again as you grow up. Flogging a 4-year-old. Mother mostly stays in her chambers now. With each passing day, she grows heavier and her features grow rounder. It gets difficult for her to walk, but she still smiles all the time. One day she takes your hands and puts them on her big belly. You feel a movement deep inside her. You will have another brother or sister soon. Gloria takes you on walks to the yard now. You explore the yard together under the evening light to the pillar. She sings to you. Hey, Nook, want to hear a rhyme? I wrote it myself. There's even a bit about you, but don't tell anyone, okay? Writing poems and songs is only for nobles. Mommy hears about it, I'll get flogged. Remember how you got flogged for hitting Stephen? Our judge is my second father. In the past, I had another. Mother says the twins are great. Says we should not fight our fate. Brother loves to jump around. Please don't fall down on the ground. See, I wrote that little rhyme. Please don't tell them it is mine. But today your sister is nowhere to be seen. She promised to take you to the old pond and show you the red frog that lived there, but then she vanished. Servants join you in your search. Even Mother leaves her chambers when she hears the commotion. Finally, you find Gloria in the far corner of the garden. She's holding a quill and sheets of paper covered in poetry. Uh-oh. Mother becomes angry the moment she sees it. She looks through the poetry and her face grows dark with rage. Gloria is standing before her, wringing her hands and looking for an opportunity to run. There's no escape. What is this nonsense, Gloria? We talked about this. You were told to take care of your little brother. You're absolutely not allowed to entertain yourself with this writing. I can't decide that for myself, Mom. No, you cannot. It's already been decided by the gods. He's not a little brother anymore. He doesn't need a nanny. And I need some time alone to think for myself. I'm not hurting anyone. You're a commoner and a future wife. It is time you learned how to properly care for children. Had your disgraceful former father kept me in his house, you could have been born a noble. But that is not our fate. And you are absolutely forbidden from spilling paper and wasting ink again. Spoiling paper. Mother grabs Gloria firmly by the hand and takes you both in the house. The scribbled sheets fly into the fireplace. Gloria sobs violently. You are a bystander to the scene, unsure how to act. I'm not going to complain about my sister, but I'm going to offer to write some rhymes with her. Hey, let's do it. We'll write together. Yeah. Mother leaves. The last of your sister's poetry burns away in the fireplace. You hug your sister and whisper to her, let's go to the library, you say. The two of you can hide under the table and write something together. How old am I? Am I 5? Gloria shakes her head violently. Mother said no, and there's no way we should ever defy her. You reassure her that it will be your secret. Pull Gloria to the library. She fights you, but you refuse to relent. You carefully take a peek inside. Your sister takes a small book from one of the shelves, and you read it together under the table. It's a book of poetry about eternal love. Gloria adores it. You decide to write a poem of your own. She recites a line in an ecstatic voice, and you repeat it after her and offer a rhyme of your own. She nods happily. Do this until the day ends. You have written a poem of your own and learned it by heart, but not a single line of it has been committed to paper, which means you stayed true to your mother's rule. Clever. Is this how long is this game? I'm not gonna get all the way through it. We'll find a good phase we can end it. How many hours? Is it many hours? I mean, we're what, 6 years old now, so yeah, we got a little ways to go. Mother's in her armchair, knitting woolen jackets, pants, and socks for the little one. Baby will need to be kept warm, she says. Father spends less time at home now. Mother says he's very busy with his important job. He's a judge, after all. It's like 2 hours. Oh, that's it? That's quick. We'll see. We'll see how we get. I don't know if I can talk for 2 hours. Oh, and what? Don't ruin things for me. One day you decide to ask Mother about Stephen and Gloria. How come they're brother and sister to you, but not siblings to each other? Well, my dear, I didn't give birth to Stephen, you see. He's the son of another mother, and Gloria is the daughter of another father. Come now. Don't knit your brow like that. You'll understand when you're older. How is that even possible? Several days later, Mother calls Stephen and Gloria to the sitting room. You sneak in after them. At first, Mother gets angry and asks you to leave, but then she relents. Sit still, be quiet. Remember every word. You enter the temple, bow to the twins. First to the elder on the right, and then to the younger on the left. Stephen, you're a nobleman to be, so walk along the side paved with marble, where the benches are. Gloria walks on the sharp side. When you're there, you must get down on your knees, each on your own side. Stephen, kiss the sword. Gloria, my daughter, they will strike you with a lash. Don't be afraid of it. Resign yourself to the suffering it brings. It is the blessing of your lot. Gloria doesn't like the idea of the lash. There's a tense feeling in your chest as well. You were told to remember this. Will the lash strike you too one day? The next day, they take your brother and sister to the temple. You run towards them when they finally come back. The back of Gloria's dress is soaked with blood. She hunched a bit, sobbing quietly. Stephen is putting on airs, acting prouder than ever. Nothing else looks different about them. It's like it's all the same, and yet everything's changed. Except for their lots. We're indifferent with Stephen. Oh yeah, I guess we got a little disagreements there. Siblings Stephen and Gloria took their first sacrament at the temple. Hooray. More options come up later in life, maybe 8 or 10 hours for the full game. Yeah, 2 hours is the first 2 chapters. I gotcha. Is it? So it's a 2-hour demo? That's quite long. Anything over here that's changed? Well, we got 5 chapters all the way. There's me. I am 4 still. Quite a smart little 4-year-old. Tarnished my honor a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Is that Nathan? Is that my new brother? You eye the little bundle in your father's arms with curiosity. Behind the many layers of swaddling clothes is your newborn baby brother. Mother is glowing and smiling with joy. Stephen and Gloria are also here, excited. Promise yourself you're going to be the best big brother in the world. You'll never hit him. Oh no, the 2 of you will play together and tease Stephen together and help Mother together and go on so many adventures together. It feels so strange to be an older brother. Just the other day, you were the youngest in the family, but now everything's different. Your parents name your little brother Nathan, and Mother spends day and night by his side. Nathan cries all the time, day and night. Mother barely gets any sleep. So she is so worn out, she starts forgetting things. Like today, for instance. She forgot her knitting in the armchair in the sitting room. You better bring it back to her as soon as possible. You run to her bedroom, you miss her and smile so much. You walk in without saying hello and give her the knitting, but instead of gratitude, you get an ice-cold, exhausted stare. Nathan's there too, screaming all the time. Oh, Nathan. Go away, Nook, you're bothering me. Oh, come on, Mom! She spits these words out through her teeth. You look at the bawling newborn. She can't even get a minute of respite. Enough already. When are you gonna go? When are you gonna stop? I just want some peace and quiet. Martha leaps across the room and starts shaking Nathan with malice in her eyes. He cries even louder. She looks so tired from his never-ending screams, she seems to be within an inch of smashing him against the wall. Somebody has to do something. You're scared of your mother right now, but you fear for Nathan's life much more. What's that mean? Whatever it is, do it. Snatching it, yeah. Get him. You leap at your mother and she demands she give you Nathan. She freezes when she hears the words. You snatch your little brother out of her arms. She chokes with rage and falls on the bed screaming. You run away to the playroom. Your baby brother is heavy in your arms. He sniffles. You sway him gently like Mother did and quietly sing him a lullaby about the twins. Nathan calms down. Soon he closes his eyes. You put the newborn on your bed and swear on your life that no one will ever hurt him when you're around. You hear heavy footsteps in the hallway. Father's enters the playroom. He looks at you, then at Nathan, confused. Did something bigger than you today, son. It is a noble deed to protect your family, but you should have come to me. Understand? This is my duty, not yours. You saved your baby brother from harm. If you feel yourself ready to take the responsibility to protect others, maybe you can walk the path of the noble when you're older. But for now, we should bring him back to your mother. Come with me. Picks Nathan up. Your brother is fast asleep, breathing quietly. 3 of you return to Mother's bedroom. Father puts Nathan back in the crib. Mother's no longer screaming. She embraces you. Forgive me. The twins know I was out of my mind. Don't be angry with me. I'll hug her. Okay. Getting heavy. Kind of this is only the beginning of heavy. Great. Every consequence of your event is a consequence of your previous actions. Better perception. The ant farm. Oh. Younger brother Nathan is growing. Mother spends more time with the rest of the family now. You help her and play with your brother and take care of him when she asks. Often go to Mother's room and to sit at the foot of her bed after Nathan falls asleep. She reads you the sacred books and asks you about the things you learned that day. In these moments, you see the world through her eyes as well. One day, the door of your room opens and she brings in a large box covered with a piece of cloth. It's rare for you to see her so overjoyed. She sets the box on the floor and removes the cloth. The box under the cloth is made of glass and it has a wooden base. Inside, you see a layer of earth shaped into carefully crafted passages. These are full of hardworking ants. Look, this is my gift to you, an ant farm. It's a little world in a small box. We can watch them through the glass. Look, this is the queen ant. She is the reason all these little ants were born. You sit by the box together, you hold your breath as you watch the ant colony at work. It turns out to be a method to the ants, chaotic movements. Every single one of them have a task to perform. Some of them have larger mandibles. They are protectors of the colony. They can draw blood from your finger. Others work all around the colony, repairing the walls, cleaning debris from the passages. Also workers who collect food. You put in a special tray, leaves, bits of meat, maggots. You take a worker ant and put it right next to your food. However, the insect has no interest in it. It starts circling around the tray aimlessly. Mother takes the stray ant and puts it back where it belongs. Why did you do that, my son? The ants cannot do what they weren't born to do. Each of them has their own job. Shake your head slowly. If only the ants could do whatever they wanted to, this is your gift now, so they belong to you. Or maybe Mother's presence is the reason they won't obey you. Yeah, we'll keep playing. Mother's look is full of warmth and love. Nathan and Gloria, Father, are away right now, for the first time in a long time. Just the two of you. Mother takes great joy in watching over the ant farm. She shares her knowledge of the world with you and tells you things are true. You move closer to her and suggest going outside and finding some bugs for the ants. She agrees this happily and holds your hand as you leave the house. Soon you're catching bugs and sharing your thoughts on how the ants will feed the colony with them. From time to time you laugh together, making up stories about errant flies and caterpillars overthrowing the ant kingdom. You and your mother hold hands as you return to your room. She can't help but smile. It's a faint smile, a child's smile, a smile full of sunlight. You're happy to have seen the world through her eyes today. Okay. Wake up to Father's touch on your shoulder. He's finally back home after a long trip. Today's a special day, the day where you begin your studies. Now teachers will be coming to our home to teach you. You must do everything they say. Be diligent in your studies, and you will grow closer to the nobleman's lot. Since you must remember this day, a present is in order. Lydia, get a little schoolboy dressed. I'm taking him to the market district. Stephen wants to come with you too, but your father shushes him sternly. This is your day. Yeah, Stephen. Elder brother is hurt to hear this, but stays quiet. The open carriage takes the two of you through the dusty, noisy city streets, a pleasant wind tussling your hair. The city is called Anziote. That you already know, and that's one of the largest cities in the entire empire. There's a big shadow on the streets. It comes from the white foliage of the enormous tree that spreads its branches all over the city. Did you know the silver tree grew from the blood of our God's own disciples? It has been growing here for hundreds of years, right in our city. It cannot be damaged or burned. Not even the clergy knows why. The carriage comes to a halt by a small shop next to the city square. You run there and freeze by the stalls in excitement. The shop is packed with dolls and figurines and toys. You've never seen so many once before. Have you chosen your present yet? Father asks. You have. You want the Holy Order set. No, I don't. Which includes several figurines of the Empire's greatest warriors of all time. Okay, yeah, I do. You rattle off everything you know about the Holy Order. They were the ones who aided the Emperor's own forces in seizing the province of Magra and storming our city. That's how we joined the Empire. Very well. War isn't your lot for now, but maybe these toy soldiers will teach you to think like a general. We will lead them in the battle and study military strategy. Go ahead, take your present. Having said this, Father turns away to examine the books. You run to the box of toy soldiers, delirious with excitement. There is a fancy-dressed boy in your way. He is about to take your warriors for himself. He elbows you aside, and reaches for the box. Anger overcomes you, and you push him from behind. Your opponent falls to the floor. The rich boy screams so loudly everybody in the shop hears it. He hit me! He hit me! A tall tower of a man looms over you. This is the boy's father. But then you feel your own father's hands on your shoulders. What happened? You press against Father. Your mind more at ease now. He will protect you. Yes, you shove the boy to the floor in front of everyone, but he tried to take your present for himself. Father turns you around to face him when he hears these words. Is this true, Nook? Did you strike the son of a nobleman? Yes. It isn't fair to blame you without letting you speak to. You didn't want to shove that stupid boy. He was the one who shoved you first. But the angry nobleman, the boy's father, will not let you finish. Nobody cares a whit for your so-called truth, little lowborn. The law is the law, and your punishment is due. Your father nods in agreement to those words, no matter how sad they make him. He'll lead you and the nobleman's son out of the shop. You were told to bow to him, to show him humility. A bad feeling sends a shiver down your spine. Satisfied grin on his face, the boy swings his arm and slaps you on the cheek. He strikes you again and again. Enough. He got what he deserved. We're leaving. Get out of the way. Your head is spinning from the heavy blows. You return to your senses back in your bed. The servants treating your face. Father stays by your side all day. Spineless? Wait a minute. The morning after, you find a little box on your bed with the tin soldiers of the Holy Orders inside. You pay dearly for your stubbornness. I mean, we couldn't just let it go. I should have just punched him. Again. Today, Father ordered the dinner table to be brought out into the yard. For the first time in months, he's home outside of the confines of his always locked study. Spends the entire day playing with Nathan and you, discussing various matters with Stephen, who's an adolescent now, and walking into the garden, and now a dinner under the open sky. The entire family gathers together. Father at the head of the table, smiling. He asks each of you about your studies. Nathan climbs up on his knee and recites a counting rhyme in a funny sing-song voice. Nathan mentions that his fencing teacher praised his accomplishments. He rises from the table together with Father to show his skill in a practice duel. Next comes Gloria's turn. She stands on a chair and recites a lengthy prayer by heart. Mother showers your sister with praise. Father chuckles quietly, hiding a smile in his mustache. When your turn comes, you recite all the ranks in a legion, from common soldier to high commander. Stevens listens to you with a skeptical look on his face. Night slowly falls, but the servants ensure that the yard is still well illuminated. You don't feel cold in the dusk tonight. It feels good, yet so important. Oh, you are finally together, sitting at the same table. No fighting, just smiles, no arguing, small talk. Then the servant approaches Father with a letter in his hand. He reads into the dim lights, and each line gradually washes the smile off Father's face until a stone-cold mask remains. Mother looks at Father with an unspoken question in her eyes. Gregor Brante is coming back to Anziote. He's the head of our family, my father. Okay. Welcome back, Grandpa. Something tells me you're a jerk. Ever since the news of Grandfather's impending arrival, there has not been a single day when the house has not been cleaned or decorated. Your parents anxiously make sure everything is in order. They tell you to wash your face and hands after walks and scold you for leaving books on the floor. They tell Gloria she will be flogged if she is ever seen hiding in the attic. They make Stephen stay in his room. Even baby Nathan gets in trouble. Everyone's on edge. One day, Grandfather arrives. It's a grim day. So hot your neck is sticky with sweat. Mother, Father, Stephen, Gloria, you, and Nathan, the entire Brante family stands on the porch in front of the house. The house servants line you up. The carriage arrives, and out steps a tall, gaunt man with a heavy walking stick and a heavier gaze. I cringe. Good health to you, Father. Children, greet your grandfather as you've been taught. Still trying to look like a real nobleman, are you? You can't fool me, Robert. I was the first of the Brante family to be ennobled by the mantle, and I am the only one who remembers how to bear this burden properly. I live honorably by my lot. Your marriage to that low-born wench cuts us off from ever becoming nobles of the sword. My progeny could have been born bearing noble blood. Father, I beg you, this is not the place. Grandfather eyes him with scorn and walks into the house, the entire family following close behind him. You've been away far too long. The entire house is a mess. This is an insult. How can you live in such a pigsty, Robert? Servants have grown far too lazy, all thanks to your commoner of a wife. I warned you, did I not? And yet you did as you saw fit. And the children, what do they know of tradition and honor? They're being raised in a virtuous family, Father. And now you're speaking like a lowborn who's content to live in humility. Twins willing, now that I am here, this will not happen again. I am taking your oldest son to the capital. I see you cannot provide Stephen with proper education, so I will correct your mistake. Your brother's fate has been decided just like that. Father does not object. He orders the servants to prepare Stephen for the journey. Stephen freezes in place, glancing at Grandfather and Father again and again. The latter puts his hand on his shoulder, reassuringly. Grandfather's lips are a tight line, white with contempt. The house is examined, room after room. Everything Grandfather sees is showered with scorn. He scoffs at a crease on a blanket in Nathan's crib. In Mother's bedroom, he mocks at Gloria's knitting in her room. The door to your room is next. What is this, Robert? 10 soldiers in your younger son's room? He was born a commoner. I won't have him daydreaming of battle. Grandfather seizes the box containing the 10 warriors of the Holy Order. Your father stays silent. Anger and fear boil within you. This is your big present from the first day of your studies. It means so much to you, but what if he's right? What if you need to prove you're right to command the toy soldiers first? Grandfather shakes his head in disapproval and shoves the toy box into the roaring fireplace. If you wait too long, they'll melt in the flames. Oh, come on, where's my rescue? Come on, where's my rescue? Oh, strike. Kick him! Yeah, get him! Overwhelmed with helpless rage, you run to Grandfather and kick him in the leg with all the strength you can muster. Yet he is immovable. The next thing you see is him leaning, towering over you menacingly, his heavy walking stick in hand. Low-born scum, how dare you raise a hand to me? The blow hits home. The handle of the walking stick is as heavy as a rock. You're dazed, robbed of both hearing and sight. Down comes another blow. A sharp pain splits your head in darkness. Your hand twitches against your will, then again and again, like it is trying to catch a flying butterfly, and then you fall into the primordial void. The void takes away a part of you, one of the lives you were given to live. It will never return. There is pain, desperation, sense of loss. Nothing can be done now. Did I die? He killed me? What? Okay. Wow. Okay. Thanks, Grandpa. You fall into a pain that embraces you like a soft feather bed. You feel light, free. There are no restraints, just a warm glow that envelops you in a secure embrace. The waves carry you. Their touch is soft. They delicately enshroud what was once your body. It is a feeling unlike anything you've experienced before. Something absolute and complete. You touch something greater. The reason behind everything. The reason for your very existence. You were sculpted from this light. It was the very first thing you ever felt. A boundless, a sincere unity of the diverse. Your beginning was a spark that cast this light in all directions, and now you are here again, one with the beginning of everything. The light gleaming from you resembles the light of the shining pillar. You still see it, in the north, as always. The waves of light carry you to two figures. The elder is nearest, ready to accept you. He is quiet, wise, kind, and pure. The younger waits further back. You do not know what he is yet. The waves pause at the elder's feet. He leans over you and plants a feather-light kiss on your forehead. Kiss spreads all over you. You are filled with unparalleled delight and bliss. You exist. You are unique. There is no one else like you. They know this. They love you. You'll never be alone. You are a part of them, a part of your family, a part of the universe. Twin gods will never leave you. They watch over you constantly. The elder softly touches you as you lie spread out amongst the waves, sending you further down the torrent of light. You float on to the top of the silver tree's spreading crown. The closer you get to the silver tree, the heavier you become. The waves draw you down along its trunk, but you do not wish to part with the warmth and softness with the love. You turn around. The elder is still watching you. He nods. All is as it should be. Oh, your time is not yet to come. You must return to the world now. You tumble down toward your body. You can comprehend the true meaning of your lesser death to the divine love that has been revealed to you. Love exists not only in the hereafter, it is present in the entire design of the twins that it is the origin of all life in this world. What is the manifestation of this love in your mortal life? Cause. The love the gods have for you is so great that they allow you to change the world they have created, to influence it with your deeds. Whatever mission your mission is proof the twin gods' love for you. Oh yeah, myself. What could be a stronger manifestation of love than your very existence? Your every emotion, every thought, every action exists by virtue of love from which the twin gods created you. I gotta remain silent. Remain silent. Remain silent. I will remain silent. A sudden comprehension of the love with which the entire world is imbued illuminates your mind, but then it fades away and vanishes. You regain the sensation of your flesh. It's heavy and unwieldy. It lacks that lightness, the light. It is a burden. It's smothering you. You gasp for air. Your chest expands painfully. You feel as though your lungs are about to burst. The stagnant odor of the crypt fills them. Revolting, but so real. You are back. I'm back here. Then you smell a sickly, moist smell. You feel dampness all around you. You come back to your senses in the gloom of the family crypt, lying flat on a stone slab. Your parents are on their way to the crypt right now. You hear their muffled voices. They are arguing, and, against all rules, Mother will not agree with Father. Why would Sir Gregor do this? He just took one of our child's lives. Lydia, my father is our family's head, and the boy raised a hand to him. There was nothing we could do, and Father did admit that he was too hard on them. Oh, well, okay. At least he said that. Do not anger Sir Gregor. You need to accept this. It will never happen to any of our children ever again. Their voices grow quiet as they lean over you. You lean on your elbows to try to get up from this stone. Mother gingerly wraps her cloak over your naked body, and you shiver from the cold. My son, your first death came far too soon. I know it may be difficult to realize what happened, but know this, the twin gods are ever merciful. You are a child, and your time to leave for the hereafter has not yet come. You will be returned here by the gods twice more, but do not tempt fate again, and never, ever defy those who can easily take your life. You have angered your grandfather greatly. Do not stand in Sir Gregor's way ever again, and he will never hurt you again. For now, just stay away from him. Father says it stays a step away from you, not saying a word. When Mother finishes talking, he picks you up and carries you outside. Together, your parents take you from the family crypt. On your way out of the crypt, you take a moment to touch your head. Perfectly fine. No sign of the blow. Back home, Grandfather is still walking through the house, examining the rooms. You can see that Stephen and Gloria are disturbed by what just happened. Nathan starts crying when he sees you. Playroom still reeks of burnt paint. That guy. Distaste, it's more than that. There's something new about you now. A pitch black stripe on your left arm. It looks like a strange bit of dirt at first, but it will not wash off. It will be like that forever. Mother explains that is all she will say of it. That's Stargate? There's an episode of Stargate, right? Is that the show I'm thinking of? I don't remember what show it was. Where they have like... No. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Jumanji. That's a little off. It's Jumanji. Okay. I got it figured out. I don't know. I was a little off there for a minute. Okay. I died as a kid. Man. It's rough. Soon Grandfather leaves. Your elder brother Stephen goes with him. From that day on, Father hires teachers to tend to you alone. They bore you with monotonous lectures on writing, counting, and the way of life in the blessed Archnean Empire. You often distract yourself from the instruction by playing with your younger brother Nathan. Your home grows quiet without your elder brother. Too quiet. Weeks later, your family receives a letter from Stephen. Grandfather has sent him to a boarding school for nobles, and he's now studying hard in preparation for his service as a nobleman. I saw the SG-1's on Netflix now. Yeah. I just watched, a couple years ago, we made our way through, we binged through SG-1, Atlantis, and I watched SG-1 before when it was on. I watched SG-1, and I had never watched Atlantis. I think I saw something a long time ago saying Atlantis was no good or whatever, so I just never got into it. And, but I binged through it, and it was really good. It was very good. The rules here are way too strict. You can't even sneeze without the teacher's permission. This is Stephen talking. But I've been studying with my peers. We're learning how to live as nobles in noble society. We're also learning the art of swordplay. That's my favorite part. With Stephen now at the boarding school, Grandfather arrives once more. It's time to live in your home. The only good thing is that he often has urgent business in Eterna, capital of the Empire, and has to travel there. One day you ask Mother where he lived before in Eterna, she says, but now his place is here. Each time Grandfather returns, he gives the servants new orders. Your home is now always busy with repairs. The servants are redecorating Grandfather's chambers, including his library and sitting room. Sometimes Father tries to gently talk him out of this. Why subject this house to constant reconstruction? Grandfather's answer always is the same. I said, what so casually? This home is mine, and I will live here as befits a man of the nobility. Some days Grandfather stays home, and on those days you try your best to stay out of his sight. But there's no way you can avoid family breakfast. Food is there, but you cannot bring yourself to eat it. Mother's eyes are red and swollen. She's been crying all night again. Grandfather sits at the head of the table where nobody used to sit before. Robert, it's time your youngest sons underwent the sacraments. Sir Brante, please let them live free of the lot of the lot for a while longer. They are but... Shut your mouth! Robert, that wife of yours is impertinent enough to interrupt me. If this ever happens again, she'll be eating her gruel with the servants in the kitchen where she belongs. It's time you consider a real marriage, Robert. One to a woman of the proper station. Gloria drops her fork. Grandfather shoots her a scathing look. A tear rolls down Mother's cheek. Father does not look away from the plate, his hands clenched into fists. Baroness El Lodar is one such woman. She is a comely widow with a fine match. She is suing for her inheritance right now and could use proper support and a husband. You can keep your lowborn Lydia around if you like. Servant, mistress, I don't care. I mean, it was a few years ago. I will not do that, Father. Right now we're going through Legends of Tomorrow. We just finished up with Marvel, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And we still had a hankering for something like that. So we switched over to Legends of Tomorrow, which is like a CW show. I'm still on the fence about it. It's okay. I hear it gets really good. So it's one of those it's not good to begin. I'm holding out for for the good. We're not quite there yet. It's getting there. It's like, imagine if a Marvel show was trying to be a Marvel show but didn't have Disney money. That's what it is. I will not do that, Father. I am the head of this family, and the family standing took a severe blow after your marriage to that commoner. It is unthinkable. How could you give up this memory of beautiful Amelia Elborn for this lowly woman, that bastard child of hers? Is that me? But now you have a chance to set things right. Don't disappoint me. Father nods curtly, trying not to look at Mother's direction. Father, I wish to see Stephen. I find your conduct in the Baroness's presence satisfactorily enough. Then you may see him. She's coming for a visit tomorrow. Be prepared. Grandfather wipes his mouth with his napkin, throws it onto his plate, and leaves Mother's lips. Mother's lips move silently. Nobody says a word. When Father stands up and orders you and the other children back to your rooms, he needs to speak to Mother in private. Father comes to your room before bedtime. He sits on the edge of the bed and adjusts a crease on the woolen blankets. He distanced himself from you after Stephen's departure, so you are not used to such attention from him. In the candlelight, you can see his face in the dark. It's a sour expression on it. My son, Baroness Emma L. Lodar, will be visiting us tomorrow. Please be polite and treat her with respect. Nathan will do as you do. I want this dinner to be immaculate as possible. Next day, Mother starts dressing you and Nathan for the coming dinner. You see her red all around her eyes. She's been crying for a long time. It just hurts to look at her. Nathan starts whining quietly. You and Nathan are dressed in new doublets. Your tousled hair brushed into shape. Gloria is told to stay in her room. Father appears wearing his best suit. Mother is in a humble brown dress, looking pale. Grandfather has an uncharacteristically contented look about him. You hear the sound of wheels and hooves against the cobbles in the yard, and then a pair of dainty heels come clacking. The antechamber is completely quiet and still, fearing Grandfather's observant eye. The door opens. You see your guest, a beautiful dark-haired woman in a dress of elegant, deep blue. Father takes the hand of Lady L. Lodar and kisses it, showering her in compliments. Grandfather's face is beaming in presence. No one ever even bothers to introduce Mother. Baroness, allow me to introduce you to Robert's son, Nook, and Nathan Brante. Frankly, it's his eldest, Stephen, who deserves the most attention, but currently he is studying in Eterna with other young noblemen like himself. It's my hope that his younger sons will also make me proud one day. My father eyes you with a probing look. How will you act in front of the Baroness? Will you accept her here next to your mother, your father's rightful wife? Greet her politely. Walk away with Mother. Maintain my composure. Demand that Mother be introduced. What about Mom? I say as my 5-year-old. You follow Father's example and kiss the Baroness's fingers gently. Her laughter fills the antechamber, ringing like chimes. Behind your back, you can hear your mother sobbing. Grandfather nods. Wait, did I hit the wrong one? Did I read it wrong? Okay. Out of the corner of your eye, you see Mother quietly walking upstairs. No, this is wrong. This cannot be. You walk up to Father, look him into the eye, and ask in a voice loud enough to be heard by everyone. Why didn't he introduce Mother to the guest? She is the legal wife and your mother, is she not? There is silence. Mother stops on the stairs and turns her head in surprise. Father is confused. Nathan starts whining again. That kid. Grandfather grinds his teeth, his hand tightly gripping the heavy walking stick. You keep Father transfixed by your gaze. After a few moments, you feel like an eternity. He winks at you. almost imperceptibly. He adjusts his doublet, and turns to your noble guest. Baroness, allow me to introduce Lydia Brante, my wife and mother to my younger children, Lydia. Lydia, would you be so kind to join us for dinner? What are you saying, Robert? Well, it would be a disgrace to hold a family dinner without the lady of the house. Yeah, Gim. Father marches up the stairs and offers his hand to Mother. She accepts it and walks down with a shy smile on her face. For the first time in those many days. The Baroness presses her lips in contempt at the sight. After a long moment, Grandfather finally breaks the uneasy silence and leads everyone to the dining room. Mother sits at the furnace corner of the table, claiming that she needs to watch over Nathan. There's barely any small talk over dinner, apart from the Baroness and Grandfather discussing her widowhood and inheritance litigation. Father and Mother do not say a word throughout the meal, yet they no longer look as tense as the day before. There is not even a mention of any potential marriage. As soon as the door closes behind the Baroness, you flee to your bedroom and lock the door. Grandfather's heavy footsteps can already be heard in the hallway. He is a force of anger, eager to get his hands on you. Whelp! You have the nerve to interfere in the adults' affairs? You ruin the dinner with the Baroness. Open the door this instant and face the punishment you deserve. Where's my gun? Suddenly, his voice dies down. You hear Father speaking quietly. We both realize there can be no other marriage. Father, I already have a wife, and there is nothing to be done about it. I'm sorry, Father, but you will have to accept it. And please leave my son alone. He only helped me face the truth and nothing else. Yeah, get him, Dad. Grandfather huffs and puffs at a loss for words. You hear the head of Brante family and his adult son retreat from the door to your room. It seems there will be no punishment today after all. Grandfather leaves for Eterna alone. About a fortnight later, Father receives a letter from Stephen. It seems Grandfather told him about the incident with the Baroness, and so the letter is full of ire. He writes that you have reminded high society about Father's marriage to a lowborn woman, and now the family's reputation is at stake. Father winces when he reads Stephen's letter, deep in thought, but Mother is smiling again because of Father's action. Her joy a quiet, happy glow. It's okay, we don't need honor. Honor's for chumps. Okay, one more and we're out of it. Father now checks on your studies often and nitpicks you for sitting or eating or speaking in an incorrect fashion. Once he becomes so annoyed that he says that he wishes Stephen had been the one to stay home instead of you. Oh, come on, buddy. You never expect to hear those words from your father, of all people. Grandfather's trip to the capital took longer than expected. It feels lighter around the house without his presence. You allow yourself a little change of scenery. Instead of your room, you now busy yourself with reading and calculations and sitting in a room across from the open door to the yard. Gloria joined you today. She has already helped you progress through several complex passages in the book. She seems preoccupied with a strange tube. Aren't you hurt by the way Grandfather treats you, you ask? She shrugs. Grandfather always says that they should get rid of me. I'm used to it now. He hurts you a lot worse because you're closer to him. I just have to stay out of his way. That's it. She shows you a strange tube that she's been holding all day. Look, it's a kaleidoscope. I got it as a gift. Want to see it? Yeah. Excited by the idea, you close the book and peer into the tiny hole in one end of the tube. Your eyes see a multitude of intricate patterns. Each turn of the tube reveals a new web of interwoven colors. They mesmerize you. How old am I? 7. The kaleidoscope turns the fire burning in the fireplace into a cavalry made of flames. You are riding at the front of the fiery horseman, ready to face the enemy. Grandfather's face emerges from the intersecting lines, and you swing the kaleidoscope like a sword, cutting it in half. Now you look at the blue sky through the window. The patterns are unending, secretive, calm, and peaceful. Just like Father's smile before Grandfather's invasion. The deep blue gives way to a scattering of gold radiating gentle warmth like Mother's arms. This fleeting beauty, too, soon gives way to a hypnotic new pattern. Again and again, you see your family in these interconnecting figures as they come together and break apart. And in the middle of this golden glow, you see Gloria's green eyes gazing at you observantly. Your sister left you long ago. The books are abandoned and time slips away unchecked, but you are still busy peering into the kaleidoscope. Order emerges from the chaos before your eyes again and again, but you cannot preserve it, no matter how hard you try. You're caught in an inner conflict. There is so much that can be done with this kaleidoscope. Should you take it apart, or ask Gloria how it works? Keep enjoying the patterns it shows. You still have lessons to do today. That's Gloria's, though. I mean, I gotta have it. I have a day of fun. What do these mean? Does this mean I've unlocked it because of what I've done? I've unlocked it. We just keep looking through it. You know, we're 7 years old. We've had a life already. We've died. Let's have some fun. Continue peering into the ever-changing patterns of the kaleidoscope offers you. They become truly interesting when you point it at the shining pillar gleaming in the sky. In your mind's eye, one battle follows another, filling your ears and clanging swift to clanging steel and neighing of horses. You're leading the Imperial Army now. Everybody's so proud of you. Grandfather says you are better than Stephen. And Father's stern voice cuts your daydream short. You lost all track of time. It is evening now. Where did you get your hand on this toy? Look, why aren't you studying? Give it to me. Double lessons tomorrow. It was worth it. My father's visits are no longer a cause for fear and panic in the house. He has become something you are used to, something nagging, yet not unordinary, like a splinter or a stain on your trousers. The tension still remains, however. Sir Gregor's disdain for everyone in the house is so palpable, it almost stings for real. Locks are based on stats. Your lessons with a tutor are done for today. You are walking down the stairs when you spot Gloria peeping into the sitting room through a slightly open door. You sneak up on your sister and tap her slightly on the shoulder. She's startled. Oh, it's you. Look. Sir Gregor's eating something. Grandfather is sitting on the sofa, flipping through a book with one hand and reaching for a glass bowl with another now and then. Inside the bowl you see candied fruit, a sweet confectionery forbidding to the common estate, like all sweet things. Your grandfather's face shows no pleasure as he keeps consuming the highborn treats. Clock strikes 3. Grandfather rises from his seat, puts away the bowl on a shelf, and leaves for the yard. He takes a walk into the city at this time. Gloria nudges you with her elbow and looks at the candy bowl when you look at her. First emotion you feel is fear, but next seems curiosity, and it is stronger. Stephen used to boast that... Poison it. Stephen used to boast that candied fruit tastes incredible, and now you have a perfect opportunity to try it. You try candied fruit first. The sugar starts to melt as soon as you put it on your tongue. It's so sweet. You have never eaten anything as good as this. You take the whole bowl off the shelf and give it to your sister. She takes a fruit and brings it to her mouth carefully, like a rare treasure. There's a thumping on the stairs. Footsteps accompanied by a knocking off of a walking stick. Why any choice of this? You have no idea why, but Grandfather is back. You quickly hide behind a sofa and pull Gloria after you. But she's frozen in place with a bowl in her hands. The door opens. Grandfather's menacing figure advances on Gloria. His hand seizes her arm. You squalid, ungrateful, lowborn child. How dare you bite the hand that feeds you? You and your trollop of a mother will be sleeping in a ditch if it weren't for my spineless son. Sweet and pleasant things in life are for the noble estate, not for the likes of you. Did you forget your lot? His hand swings and hits Gloria on the cheek. She falls to the floor right next to where you are hidden. Her fingers glisten with the warm melted sugar that brought you here. Grandfather advances again, his walking stick ready, but then he sees you huddling behind the armchair. Don't hurt him, Sir Brante. This is all my fault. He tried to stop me. Can already see a bruise on Gloria's cheek. This is only the beginning of her punishment. Gloria was caught red-handed, unlike you. You can still avoid your punishment. What's it then, milksop? Did you try the sugar too, or were you trying to stop this piece of filth like she says? Oh, come on, I want to mock him. No, I did do it. Yeah. I'm gonna die again. Stand up and tell the truth. Even though it takes you an effort to do it, you actually ate a candied fruit, but Gloria only touched it. Your hope is this will help your sister avoid punishment. You're quickly proven wrong. Grandfather's face is red with rage. He strikes you both with his walking stick, blow for blow. He keeps hitting you until he grows tired and he leaves you where you are. Soon enough, Mother comes in to find the two of you on the floor. Too afraid to move, she shakes her head in disappointment. You're badly hurt and covered in bruises, yet she still forces you to kneel and recite the precepts on the lots and how important it is to follow them. Go further than that. Then you stand before Father and Grandfather and swear never to take things like that don't belong to you. This guy. My father have been focusing on Nathan and you since early morning. Instead of breakfast, you are told to say your prayers, wash your hands, faces, get dressed in plain white shirts. Today's the sacrament. I want to go play in the yard, says Nathan. Nathan looks old. How old are you? 2? Got a rough life. No playing today. You and Nook are big boys now. It's time for you to both have your first sacrament. No one can live without a lot. I don't want a lot. Be quiet and listen. You're both born commoners, so you must accept a low-born lot before the twins. When you grow up, you can get a chance to earn noble lots. Mother and father take you to the carriage. Nathan's hungry. He starts whining. Grandfather is the last to get in the carriage. His eyes are on you and your brother, looking for every fault. Soon the carriage is moving along the streets with Anziot slowly and solemnly. Of Anziot. One more turn and you see the colossal white building marked by the two massive pillars. For the first time in your life, you are to enter the Church of the Twin Gods. Enter the gate and walk under the splendorous dome of the church. The church hall is divided into two halves. They are drastically different from one another. The floor on one side is rough and jagged and covered with dried brown spots, while the floor on the other side is made of smooth marble. Commoners kneel on the jagged floor, and the well-dressed nobles on their families sit in pews. Father and grandfather leave you to sit on one of the nobles' pews. Mother walks to the rough stone of the commoner's side and gets down on her knees. You see her wince in pain, for the lowborn estate shall suffer in the house of the faith. The church acolytes surround you and lead you to the altar, where you and your other children, will take the sacrament this day. Before you stands a tall priest dressed in black with a sword in one hand and a hefty whip in the other. Nathan's whining grows louder. He dislikes this place. He's scared. You remain quiet, but your stomach roils in uneasy anticipation. The first child to take the sacrament is a jaunty little boy from a family of nobles. The priest extends the sword before him and recites the words of his lot. From this day forth, he will fight, rule, and pursue the arts. His mind now forever free from the throes of suffering, for he now belongs to the noble lot. The boy proudly touches the flat of the blade with his lips. Nathan's next to receive the sacrament. He suddenly snaps out of his fearful trance and tries to break free, but the acolyte pulls him toward the altar and throws him on the jagged floor of the lowborn side. Sharp edges bite into Nathan's knees, and he lands, spraying drops of blood around him. I don't wanna. Nook, why do they want to whip me? What did I do? You try to break free and run to Nathan's side, but you want to give him courage and to protect him. But the acolyte's grip on you is too firm. You feel utterly helpless. Your little brother has to face the world all by himself. See you, Ninetails. The priest starts to recite the words of the lot as he swings the lash over Nathan's shoulders. From this day forth, Nathan, thou shalt endure and work and suffer. Thou shalt be ardent in thy labor and humble in thy obedience to thy rulers. Now cometh thy first true suffering, which thou must accept with gratitude. First lash cracks. He strikes right shoulder. Strikes his left shoulder. The blows are so powerful that Nathan falls to the floor. His priest tells him to rise. He has received his lot. Nathan gets on his feet and drags himself towards Mother. His knees torn, bloodied, spirit broken. It's your turn. Your feet will not move. You can barely muster enough strength to walk to the altar. You get down on our knees and feel the sharp stones below. So sharp your clothing cannot protect you. Your skin begins to burn. Acolyte forces your head down, and you feel the lash being drawn above you, ready to strike. Priest's words are for you now. This is thy sacrament. You shall work and endure and suffer, and thou art about to receive the first suffering by the lash, or sacred lash. Do you accept it? Defy the rite of sacraments. Catch the lash before it strikes your soul. Yeah. I really want to raise my head, but I'm going to catch the lash. The lash strikes, but your hand flies up and intercepts it before it can reach your shoulder. The leather whip leaves a deep cut on the palm of your hand. The blood starts dripping down your arm, soaking your humble shirt in red. Furious priest yanks the lash out of your hand. Acolytes grab you by the arms again. You may not be given a second chance to interrupt the sacrament. It cracks, hit you on the right shoulder, grates your teeth. Back barely hurts at all. Real pain comes from the cut on your hand. Left shoulder. You rise and walk away from the altar, swaying. You see things with surprising clarity now. A timid hand touches yours. It's Nathan. His tearful face, a mixture of confusion and awe. Mother takes your hand and leads you out of the church. Once you are outside, she scolds you for being insubordinate. Grandfather is the last to leave his church. His face is covered in red, angry blotches. There's a quiet fury in his voice, and he says something to Father, who remains quiet and miserable as you walk to the carriage. You defied a powerful will that day. There's fear inside of you. You fear that this will might one day destroy you. I'm sure it will. Okay. Are we holding that? The mark left on you by the sacrament takes a long time to heal. Mother says it's a reminder of your lot, suffering and sufferance, pain and patience. Gloria shows you the mark of the lash on her shoulder one day. It will never disappear. You're a commoner now. This is the lot you were born into. Father keeps telling you to study hard and you may net earn a different lot and become a noble of the mantle. You recall the past with warm sadness. When Stephen still lived with you, or when he wrote to you for a time shortly after he left, now he thinks it beneath him to write to the commoners in his family. Mother didn't lock herself in the bedroom as often back then. This changed shortly before Nathan was born. But most importantly, you missed the time before the terrifying figure of their grandfather was constantly looming over you. You learned the true power of the lots only after the head of the family's arrival. In grandfather's eyes, no commoner deserves to be treated with kindness. Is it just him? Or is it the way of the entire world? The very thought makes you queasy. You're older now, and what's more, you are an elder brother now. You've learned how to care about someone else and how to teach and protect. Soon you are a small boy no longer. Days pass, play gradually gives way to laborious study. Now your choices will decide your place in the bizarre and ruthless world of adulthood. Childhood years are over. Okay, end of chapter 1. Death. Then we come back. Okay. I'm active determination. I'm inquisitive, for sure. Full of power. Yeah. Yeah. Is this the next chapter? Yep. The revolt. Oh. Is this sort of like... I mean, is that where this is leading, no matter what? It's like a revolt on the whole thing?
I was growing up fast. The school, the streets, and the whole wide world awaited me beyond the gate of my parents' house.
Okay, chapter 2. Oh, hey, we got this. Oh, I can't click it right now. Fallen London. Yeah, it has sort of a fallen... Yeah, for sure. For sure. Lived in this world for 8 years now. As you grow older, life grows more complex. We'll end it here in a second. I want to see what these buttons do, though. I gotta go to bed. The world of your childhood was limited to your house, the family, but now the realm is expanding. It includes your neighborhood. Nearby houses, the streets, the ancient city of Anziote. Question now looms over you, growing more pressing with each passing year. What will your place be in this vast outside world? Few people in the blessed Archnean Empire trouble themselves with this question. It's not within a man or woman's power to choose. Their destiny is predetermined by their birth and those who bore them. Your peculiar birth has granted you a choice. Your father's a man of nobility, worthy example of matters of duty and honor. Your mother's a commoner in a lowly estate, humility and patience made flesh. And your sky is ablaze day and night with the light of the shining pillar, the beacon of this clergy. Your back bears the marks of the lash. Will you accept the drudgery and suffering that is the lot of the lowborn for your entire life? Or will you follow in the footsteps of your father and your father's father, and fight for the right to serve the empire as a noble of the mantle? Perhaps you will follow the twin god's word and offer spiritual guidance to others. What awaits you? Okay. Can't happen to the right families. We can get... Discover the secret society she's joined. Apparently, he was a disgrace with Stephen. He joined the blood tide of the Brante family. Okay. Younger brother Nathan Brante receives a spiritual admonition from you. These are things these are like these future events. Is that what's going on over here? Oh, look at that. Neat. Where are we at? We're here. Okay, cool. I like fancy maps. The province. There's a lot going on here. Okay. My house. Huh. So I guess we get, what? Fourth death, you're dead? Dead? This one we had... So we didn't get any of these things. You dare to study fencing like your father, even though you have no right to it by birth. If I had determination 4 and train with father, I guess I could have gotten that one. Interesting. Experience an insight when your mother tells you about the ways of the world. I didn't get a chance to play with the ants. That would have done it. Maybe if I'd told her to go away and sit in my room, maybe I would have got that one. Challenge the sacred order and attempt to seize a noble lot. Oh, is that maybe kissing the sword, I guess? Hey, Harley. Yep, that would be... If I kissed the sword, I would have got that one. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Romantic feelings. I meet a girl. Okay. I gotta go to bed, so sorry we can't like continue this much more. But if you want to see more, if you're watching the VOD on this or whatever, let me know. Maybe we'll see more of this. I don't see why you would want to have this one on. Why would you want to be able to? Why would you want to choose your? Or hasn't that ruined the fun of the game to not to know what's gonna happen? I don't quite understand that. Maybe I guess if we played the game a few times and we wanted to get maybe. I don't know. But yeah, that's a good place to end. I think that's a nice way of going out there is The Life and Suffering of Sir Brante. It's out now. And that whole chapter is free. And then the whole second chapter is free. Huh. Interesting. Anyway, it's bedtime for me. So I'm going to do that. And then I'll get some things posted here at some point throughout the week. Next live stream is going to be next Friday, which is D&D night. And then we'll do more, the weekend thing. Same time. A spoiler neater. If that wasn't an option, I'd have the wiki on my second tab. I guess it makes sense, like, I don't know, maybe I'm especially for that kind of game, I don't want to be spoiled by things. But if I had gone through and lost, then I could see a reason for having it on, I suppose. But, all right, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for hanging out for the night. And I'm going to head to bed, and we'll do this all again next week, shall we? If anyone has if anyone finds anything that maybe I should check out, feel free to let me know. Feel free to join the Discord. There's a link around there somewhere. And post what you find for me. So, anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. And I will see you next time.